as I mentioned several minutes earlier, only a couple people were in the chat. We are going to do a Cirque du Soleil inspired core workout. It is essentially what the athletes there use to keep their core strong and really pretty looking. So I figured we'd kind of take from there and yeah, have a great Sunday morning. So typically their breaks are very, very short or non-existent. So I've kind of thrown in a couple breaks here and there. All of these movements are loosely based off of planks. So if you know your basic planks, you're going to be absolutely fine for this. That being said, I'll go over those really, really quickly just to kind of keep in mind some like cues to always be thinking about while you're moving through all these things. But yeah, that being said, let's start with a nice little warm up and we'll get going. So go on ahead and find your mat. I'm just going to adjust the camera so you can see me well. Another suggestion I have is if your socks are slippery, take them off. There is nothing more irritating than when you're trying to work on your core and your feet are slipping around somewhere. All right, so having said that, we're going to be on all fours and we're going to go for some cat-cow to warm up the spine. So what we're going to do is you're going to get your chin to your chest. You're going to push up through the shoulder blades and bring your spine all the way up. And tuck your tailbone or pelvic tilts, whatever you identify with. We're going to reverse this from the tailbone. So the tailbone's going to come up, belly button to the floor, and your chin is going to come up, looking up straight, pushing the shoulders down away from your ears, and reverse. Tucking the chin, pushing the shoulder blades up and through, belly button to spine, and pelvic tilt. Holding here, pushing down into the ground. Good, we're gonna reverse, tailbone goes up, belly button to the ground, and chin up. Good job, we're gonna do one last one here. So you're gonna tuck the chin, push the shoulder blades apart, and pelvic tilt. Good, okay, back to neutral. We're gonna go ahead and set up in a lunge. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mute everybody because I forgot to do that. So that way we don't have extraneous sound. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be in a lunge position. From here, your hands are going to kind of clasp in front of you. You're going to squeeze this glute really, really nice and tight. And you're going to keep this hand back here and this one moving open. You're trying to rotate through the chest. Make sure you exhale as you bring the arm back and rotate the chest open. One last one on this side. Good. Go on ahead and switch legs. Very good. You're looking just for 90-degree angles at both knees. And the glute that's kind of on the supporting leg is squeezed tight forward. Hands in front. Here we go. Exhale, open and twist. Exhale, open and twist. Shoulders away from the ears. We have two more on this side. And that's our last one. Perfect. We're going to come down to the mat. We're going to warm up our wrists because this is a little bit plank heavy. When we're going to be in our tall plank with the elbows straight, there's going to be a lot of pressure through the wrists. So we're just going to go ahead and do some little circles one way with your fingertips facing away from you. Very good. We're going to tip the fingertips out to the sides and switch directions. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Notice any stiff areas and try to keep your palms down on the ground. Very good. We're going to take the fingers, flip them inside facing each other, and switch directions another time. And again, making sure the palms are down on the ground, shoulders are down away from the ears. Very good. And one last quick stretch with the fingertips facing you. And be really, really delicate with the stretch. It can feel nice. Sometimes it's quite a lot. So take 3 deep breaths here. With every single exhale, let the shoulders melt down away from the ears. Perfect. Okay, feel free to just shake this out. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start in an elbow plank. So what I like to do is I fold up one end of my mat so my elbows don't feel so bad on the ground. Making sure throughout your planks that 2 or 3 things are happening. So first of all, your hands are straight in front of you, so not crossed. You want to make sure that the shoulders are always staying down away from the ears. And you're making sure to pull your belly button up towards your spine so that way you're not ending up in this arch position. That's pretty important. So that being said, the same thing goes for when you're in a tall plank. The tall plank is the elbow straight version. The shoulders are still down and the belly button is still being pulled up towards the spine. Those are the 2 basic movements that we're kind of going to be playing off of today. So here we go. We're going to go for a set of 10 reps here. And I'm going to show you what we're doing. From the standard position with the elbows right below your shoulders, we're going to rock forward and back for 10. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. From here, do not drop. You're going to pick yourself up into a tall plank. And with opposite kind of hand going down, you're going to come on down. So switching hands on your way up and on your way down. And just making sure that you're not moving through your hips. We're almost there. 3 more. 2 more. 1 last one. Perfect. Hold here. We're now just going to bring the knees down to the mat super, super slowly and right back up again. So down, 4, 3, 2, 1, up, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Take a breather, take a small sip of water if you need it. That's what we're working through. Okay, so not too many breaks between the movements, but we'll get one when everything else is kind of done. Let's take about 30 seconds and we're going to start right from the top. If at any point your wrists start to kind of get a little bit tense, you can always do the bangle wrist relief exercise where you have your 2 bangles stuck together and you're just rolling through, and then you can switch sides. So we'll always make sure we have a little bit of time for that. All right, here we go. We're going to get right back to it with the rocks off the elbows for 10. Getting set up. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Stay up. Now we're moving into pushing up into a tall plank, making sure that you're changing sides every single time to stay even and making sure that your hips are moving as little as possible. We have 3 more to go. Last one. Perfect. And hold here. Knees go down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 4, 3, 2, and up. 1 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Take a breather. Whew. Grab a quick sip of water. Relieve your wrists if you need to. We're going to go for 1 more set. Good. So as we're here, try to keep in mind if there was anything that was feeling strange, You always want to keep the shoulders down and the belly button pulled up in towards the spine to stay tight. I'm going to take a last 10 seconds here. Enjoy as much breath as you can get. All right, here we go. This is the last time through this little segment. Down onto the elbows for the forward rocks. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Picking it up. Make sure the hips are not moving. Good, here's our third. Down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 3 more, down, up, down, up, last one. Good, and hold, knees going down, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming up, 4, 3, 2, 1, going down, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Phew. Take a nice breather here. I'm gonna give you guys 45 long seconds. Grab some water, as will I. Okay, for this next set, we're going to be on the sides on one kind of elbow, doing side planks. If you find that you need to adjust these, feel free to drop down to the knee. As it gets harder, I probably will as well, but feel free to start off the knee if you'd like to. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get onto one elbow, making sure that the elbow is directly below the shoulder. If it's too far in front, it's making it much harder for the core to do its thing. So here we go. If you're going full feet, the top leg is going to be in front of the other. We're going to come on up and we're going to go for some nice dips. So come on up, center yourself. And here we go, dips. Down, up. Very good. 5 more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on down for a second. I'm going to show you the next exercise that's going to stem off of this one. You can stay on the feet if you'd like, or you can drop down to the knee. And what we're going to do is reach over the head with the arm, and the knee and the elbow are going to come together. All right, guys, join me whenever you're ready. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Come on down. We are going to go ahead and switch sides. All right. Same situation. So because we want to kind of match everything on both sides, we're going to do the hip dips, and then we're going to take a breather and then do kind of like the elbow to knee. With the second set, we're going to kind of combine them. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit harder. But here we go. Come on up. Get yourself centered. Shoulders down, belly button in towards the spine. And down we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Come on down. Take a second. When we come back up, it's going to be elbow to knee with the hip up nice and high. All right, so go on ahead, set on up. 3, 2, 1, hand over the head and together. 9, 8, 7, hips high. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Good. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. And for this set, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a breather, but for this set, we're going to do everything kind of together. So we're on that shoulder the whole time. Okay. Hopefully everyone's settled in. All right, everybody, come on up. Get centered. We're going to go for the hip dips first. Down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Here we go. Arm over the head for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Phenomenal. Come on down. Switching sides. Good, and more or less right away, up we go. So coming up, getting centered. Here we go for the hip dips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lining up, hand over head, and we're going to go elbow to knee for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Phenomenal. Take it down. Grab a drink of water. Well done, everybody. So when you're back on your mat, we are going to go ahead and move into one of my favorite core exercises. It's a little bit different. Typically, we would always tell you to kind of keep your core tight, making sure that your spine is always flat and neutral while you're doing core exercises. This is the exact antithesis. And what it essentially does is it's going to help you stretch out the core fully and then fully engage it from there. Okay, so if your low back is giving you a little bit of like a tough time with this one, please, please, please sit it out. If you're feeling okay though, here's how it's gonna look. You are going to go from a elbow plank, bringing the hips down, chest up, into a nice baby cobra. And from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick up your core, belly button to the spine, bring it right back up again. And then slowly lower down with the chest coming up into baby cobra and reverse from there. So when you're going from the elbow plank to the baby cobra, really pull up your chest. It'll lengthen and stretch your core, which is exactly what you're looking for. When you pick everything back up again and tighten it up, that's when you're gonna feel the most burn. All right, we're gonna go for 10 of these. So here we go. Lining up into a nice elbow plank. And here we go into a baby cobra. Chest goes up, core is stretching, and now you're gonna contract and come on up. Good. Down, chest up, contract, into plank. Good. Down, stretch up, contract, back to plank. Good. Contracting, Go, 5 more to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Come on up. Take a breather. Relax. We're going to take 20 seconds between sets. So you have a really quick moment to grab a sip of water if you need it. All right, everybody, back down on our mats for another set of 10. Good. So here we are. Here we go. Down to the mat, chest up. Contract, back to tall plank. Down to the mat, chest up. Contract, tall plank here. Here we go. We have 6 to go. 5, making sure the chest is up, shoulders are down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Come on back to seated. Take a breather. Grab a quick sip of water. And we're going to move into our last phase here. So really enjoy this elongated break. And if you need to, feel free to prep your wrists because the next little bit's going to be pretty wrist intensive. Just going to grab some water here. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys this at an angle because I feel like you'll see what we're up to best. Okay. So here's what it's going to look like. So palms right underneath the shoulders. We're pushing into a tall plank. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring one leg, whichever leg, to the inside, center, outside, and back. And then switching legs, inside, center, outside, and back. Okay, so that was 1 on both sides. We're going to work up to 8 of these. Okay, so really, really make sure that your shoulders are staying down, nothing's kind of crunching up while you're doing the knee movements in between. We're going to get through this. So here we go. Lining up, hands underneath the shoulders, feet pretty close or shoulder width apart. 3, 2, 1. Starting out from the inside, moving to the center, outside, and back. Switching legs. Inside, center, outside, and back. That was 1. Here we go, other side. Center, outside, and back. Inside, center, outside, and back. Almost there. Side, center, outside, back. Inside, center, outside, back. Keep it up. Keep it going. We've got 2 more to go. Here we go. Inside, center, outside, back. Last one. Inside, center, outside, back. Inside, center, outside, back. Bring it down. Amazing. Take a nice long breather. We're getting right to the end here. So if you've been using your shoulders really, really well, they should be burning quite a bit as well outside of the core. And what we're going to finish off with is 1 last set with a tall plank. Okay, we're going to do something pretty similar. We're going to bring the leg in towards the chest, back. We're gonna extend, bring it down, switch sides. Okay, so this one, we're not doing as many. We're gonna go for a total of 6. After that, we're pushing into a cool down. So really give this your all, whatever you have left, through your core, through your shoulders and your wrists. And then we're gonna get a nice little breather, okay? So here we go. Palms underneath the shoulders. Start with whichever leg you'd like. And up we go to the chest, extend and up. Other side, to the chest, extend and up. Switching sides, chest, extend, up. Switch sides, chest, extend, up. 3 more. Two more. Last one. And come on down. Perfect, good job. Okay, if you're anything like me, you're really sweaty right now and could really use a stretch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push the knees apart. We're gonna have a seat on the heels. We're gonna kind of give the lats and the shoulders a bit of a nice stretch. So one hand goes forward, right across. This other hand is gonna slide right underneath and you're gonna crawl over as much as you can to that side. And we're just taking nice, long, deep breaths. We're going to try to slow down the breathing whenever possible to bring the heart rate down. Good. We're going to push out of this side of the stretch. We're going to switch sides. So the opposite elbow crosses the body and the opposite hand is going to reach through. And you're going to kind of really pull as much as you can out in that direction. If you twist your chest towards the reaching arm, you'll feel more of a stretch through the lat. And deep breathing. Take one last breath. Perfect. When you come back to center, we're gonna go for a pretty targeted shoulder stretch. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take kind of maybe this much of your fingers. You are going to gently tuck it behind you, but not really, really far, pretty far out. And here the shoulder's gonna get a stretch so long as it's coming forward. So you can hold on to it, or you can kind of let it fall forward. And hopefully you'll be feeling a stretch right through the top of the shoulder here. Perfect. You're gonna go ahead and drop that down. And we're gonna switch sides. So I'm gonna switch this way so you can see better. And again, smallest little bit of the fingers coming behind you. Elbow comes forward, and then you can just gently kind of hold on to it. Nice. Taking nice, long, deep breaths. Really trying to bring the heart rate down. Perfect. Go ahead and relax that side. Feel free to shake your arms out if you'd like. And that brings us to the very end. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute everybody. And we'll see how everyone did.